So all of this phenomenal work takes a big bite out of the challenge that you were talking about up front. It doesn't solve it 100%. So you also have to be innovative just on how you're tackling recruiting for new employees.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the creative ideas, the things, the thinking on that subject. Like, how do we just get more better qualified talent in?
Yeah. I'm going to give you another story and I'm going to go back to my greenfield site because this is one I'm really super proud of. And we've got lots of stories, but this one is really critical because of the eyes on this facility and making sure it's successful. The Lebanon, Indiana plant, like I talked about, the market there, very compressed for talent, very short on available candidates, especially post COVID. I think I told you there's about 72 workers for every 100 jobs. And that's what the US Chamber of Commerce in Indiana told us. And it had a severe rating, which is not helping Monica. I had a great innovative HR manager that when we changed out some of the leadership, I brought in. And she came to us with an idea and said, Monica, I have a weird one. We're struggling to get candidates. We've done all kinds of stuff. We've done billboards, we've had DJs on the front lawn, you name it. We've shrunk wrap semis on the highways. We've tried lots of crazy, cool things. She said, would you be willing for us to hire Hispanic interpreters, one for each shift? And would you be willing as a business to allow us to bring non-English speaking candidates in with these interpreters? And so we're like, okay, tell us more. Why would we do this? How does this look? And so she found a pipeline of candidates in the marketplace that did not speak English. And by adding in these three interpreters, one on each shift, we're first, second, and third, and we were struggling second and third to fill it. So we hired these interpreters, and they are the ambassador from soup to nuts. They help us interview candidates. They help us onboard candidates. They do safety training. They do on the actual equipment training. They help us with performance reviews. They help us with ongoing training. We now have 3 full-time bilingual interpreters in the plant on each shift. And what it did was it cast this wider net in this very compressed labor market that we were not tapping and had no idea was out there. And then when we got 1 or 2 of these non-English speakers, they're like, this place rocks. Like, I have a friend, I have another friend, I have another friend, because they're in refugee communities, some, not all. And they were referring people to us. So the natural outcome, which we hadn't expected, is now we've got this steady referral pipeline. So to give you a sense, in a 2-year period, we've gone from a demographic of Hispanic employees. I think we went from 6 to 42% in a 2-year period. I've got to check my number. I have it written 6 to 42. Okay, I just want to check my sticky. Our demographic has completely shifted. And P.S., we have now filled the second shift, filled the third shift. We're not running huge amounts of overtime. We have this entirely new, diverse workforce that's sharing new perspective, new experiences. They're helping us bond with the local Hispanic community, which loves us and we love them. And the neat thing is we found a maintenance engineer in here. He was from, I think, Nicaragua, and he was displaced and here as a refugee. And he couldn't tell his story because he didn't speak English. He came in through the interpreter program. Now we know he can do this. Now he's in the maintenance and engineering area where we're struggling to get people. So weird outcome is we have entry level openings, but we're finding talent that is qualified that we didn't know about until we opened up this gate. And the thing is, just the culture and the embracing of it has been fabulous. The team just won an award from American Forestry and Paper Association, recognizing us for sustainability, innovation, diversity, and inclusion for the program. And I just can't say how proud I am of them. But the thing is, it was one idea of this HR manager, Becky Gordon, saying, would you let me try this? And me going to business saying, can we float 3 fully loaded headcounts on 3 shifts? And are we willing to take this leap? And we did.
I think one of the things that I'm taking away from this is that we can't just rely on the status quo. If there's challenges that we're facing that are getting worse and worse, we've got to go outside of the box and think about creative ways that we can do things. If we're not trying, maybe we'll fail at some of them, but maybe some we won't. But we got to
Mhm.
keep trying. Shrink wrapping trucks didn't
Yeah.
work. Creative idea. So
Yeah.
I love this. I love the inspiration for everyone listening, all the HR leaders here, that there's a way to do things. There's a way to get things done that can be a win-win for everybody.
Yeah. We have this culture of fail fast and recover. If it didn't work, we wouldn't have kept going, but it
Yeah.
did. And I think we also had this foundation of being innovative. Challenge us. Don't let me say no. Challenge the status quo. Think outside the box. We've tried all this stuff. It's not working. When she came and said that, and they were like 3 head count, they didn't even blink. They're like, okay, try it. Do you think we'll get it staffed? I'm like, I don't know, but we're going to try it.